break. We go, no, let's talk about that on the air. So we were talking this morning in the makeup room, or no, out here, about prenups, and I don't even know how we got on the subject.
I don't know either.
You had mentioned Tiger Woods came out, and he and Lindsey Vonn are now a couple.
Yeah, it was announced this morning. They both went public on their Facebook pages saying that they are a couple. If you don't know, you know, Lindsey Vonn is the Olympic skier, and of course everybody knows Tiger Woods. But it was interesting because in the article they said, but we want our privacy.
Yeah.
But they announced it to like over, you know, millions of Facebook followers.
Who needs a publicist when you got Facebook, you know?
Exactly, right? And then you say we want privacy though.
Status update.
So you said something that I thought was very, very interesting about prenuptial agreements, because I've always said, you know, no one's ever asked me to sign one. I've been married twice, but I think, I don't know how I feel about it. I guess I would, I don't know, but you said something interesting about it sets that you won't sign one because it sets a precedence of
I'm not getting
failure.
Yeah.
Failure.
And see, and we were talking, and I said, in my first marriage, I signed one. And I think that it just really set
Didn't a red flag go off when you were signing it? Didn't you?
Red flag, tears, anger, hurt, disappointment.
But you signed it anyway.
Absolutely.
How did he ask you to sign it?
Well, okay. I don't remember exactly how he asked, but the point that he asked, I mean, I was 20, maybe 24 years old. You know, I'm from Virginia, simple family. My parents were married for 30-some years. It just seemed weird to me, and I remember it hurting me. But I said, you know what? I love him, and if this is going to make him feel comfortable about our marriage, I'll do it. Right? We'll be married forever. Well, the second time around, obviously that marriage did not work. We had, to, you know,
so
and I had discussions about it.
So you gave up a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, I just felt like
I gave up a stereo. In my first marriage, that's all I had.
Stuart,
you can have just boom box.
Stuart said he just spit out his water in the back room there.
Oh my God.
That's the key. Just a married man that has anything. You don't have to worry about it.
As a 30-year-old woman who has a career, and like, I mean, I'm building a brand, and I have, you know, a blog and a company, you know, aside from this, I think, well, if I married a guy, like, there's a point that maybe in 5 years, if I were to get married, I might ask somebody, because what if my brand continues to grow and then he, heaven forbid, like cheats on me? I wouldn't want him to run away with all that.
What this says is basically...
does it say, like, I'm a jerk if I ask you to sign a prenup?
No, what it says is I basically don't trust this.
But usually, once you get married, anything that happens together in the marriage is 50-50 or subject to the laws of the state that you're married.
Even if it's a company that like you already had started before you married the person?
Absolutely.
Let me tell you. Everything before.
Well, let me tell you, it's typically everything that you, in the state, if you're going under state law, yes, it's everything that you earn prior to the marriage, right? But my feeling is, if you're getting married, you need to be that secure in that person.
That's a good point.
That you are willing to come together as one, because when you marry, you become one. At least that's what I believe. That's the way I've been taught, and that's what our Bible says, you become one. So I believe if you're willing to step out there on faith and marry this person, you got to give it up and take the risk and have faith that it's going to work out. And that's what Emmett and I did. We just stepped out there. I mean, obviously, he had played many years before that and after. And that was a risk for him, but he was willing to take that risk. And we're still in it.
Still going strong.
That's right, so far.
Right?
So would you do a prenup?
I don't know. That's why I thought it was an interesting topic. Are
you bringing this up because you may be...
No. What is it with you guys?
You're totally going to get engaged soon. And we're all going to be bridesmaids.
And we'll be bridesmaids.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'll be the matron of honor.
I told him last night, I go, so Pat totally called you out on TV. He goes, is it because I'm such a good dresser? He thought I meant called out, like,
oh, he thought I gave him a shout out.
I said, no.
It means where's the ring, Scott?
So was he embarrassed? Was he embarrassed?
I have nothing to say about this. No, he laughed.
Yeah, he's like nervous laughter.
So let me ask you this. You've said you've never been asked to sign one, but if you and Scott got engaged, would you sign one?
I don't know now. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting what you say, though, that I do think it maybe sets a precedence for, you know.
I think it sets a precedent for failure.
Yeah, I do too.
Because, you know, let me tell you something. So many times it's over And if we just stuck it out a little longer, weathered the storm, the foundation gets bigger, it's better.
Yeah.
But we split, we go, it didn't work out, and then I'd have to pay
People
him
quit
money.
too easily.
They do, and we do, we do. So
well, I just wonder what that conversation is like. Okay, well, when we get divorced, if we get divorced, you get this and I get this, and sign there and make sure you initial here and give this to your attorney and my
It's
attorney.
very not
That's not
sweet
very-
and
I
romantic.
think I would rather just
Let me
not,
tell you,
not
it
do it at all.
hurts.
I love you, darling. You're my main one. Will you sign the prenup? This is forever. This is just in case.
See, that's what
In
it feels
case
like.
I have an affair and fall in love with somebody else or cheat
Or in
on
case
you.
you do,
Right.
you know.
That's right.
Well, and I think, like she said, it just sets, it makes it too easy to get out. Because I think if you have something worth fighting for, you don't just walk away so easily.
Okay,
So,
next they're doing something, popularizing something. I mean, I have this earphone. He said, get out. He said, get out.
But Lisa has to take
Are we supposed to tell everything that's happening in our ear?
They're popular.
I didn't know we were supposed to share everything that
I
Stuart
can't
was
wait for the
saying.
day that you're not wearing an earpiece and you're still hearing voices in your head.